everyone. All set. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming. It's a beautiful day, and again, every year it's a special occasion. Happy Columbus Day. My name is Peter Segalini, President of the National Council of Columbia Association in Civil Services. Ready? So let's begin the ceremony by singing the Italian national anthem, followed by the American national anthem by vocal singer Jessa Salerno. Jessa?
l'Italia si desta, dell'irco disceplo si cinta la testa, dove la vittoria e porga la chioma, che schiavo e Roma e Dio la creò. Sfrangiamo sciaccarotte, son pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò. Stringiamo sciaccarotte, son pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò, sì! Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, o'er the home of the brave?
Thank you, Jessa. Okay, let's begin the ceremony with a moment of silence for the victims of 9/11. This year marks the 23rd anniversary from that tragic day, and for the victim of the hurricanes. Thank you. And now we have Monsignor Hilary Franco, who will give today's blessing.
Quanto è bello sentire gli inni nazionali, è un modo di esprimere il nostro orgoglio per le due nazioni che noi in questo momento rappresentiamo, l'Italia perché è il giorno di Colombo e naturalmente gli Stati Uniti d'America. I believe that when we are laying a wreath, we are doing something so essential, so blessing. And we are going to ask God to bless this wreath. But together with the wreath, we should understand how important it is. Placing that wreath, we are placing with it our commitments. Something that we should always keep in mind, namely, how proud we should be of being Italian and being American at the same time. I believe, and right now, I have a dream. Somebody else said this before. But I would like to take those words today and say, I have a dream that we are going to remember today, not only today, as we continue to kind of be very proud of our heritage. This is something that I would like you to remember. This day is a day that should remain in our memory. Also telling our children, our young people, our children, our grandchildren, how important it was for our ancestors to be here at the beginning of this great adventure. Why do we have, let me ask you something. Why did we have to wait until 1892 to have President Harrison declare a Columbus Day? I believe that was 15 long time ago. That, you know, when he came in 1492, you know, that 12th of kind of October was just one of those days. And yet we had forgotten about this. We had to wait until 60 years ago, as we are kind of commemorating 500 from the Verrazano that came to these shores and opened to the world, as we read over there, a new world to us. We had to wait until 60 years ago to have a bridge named after him. My dear friends, this is the time to take action. Somebody long time ago wrote, actions speak louder than words. Let your words teach and your actions speak. Right now, I would like you to support all those institutions, beginning with the National Council. Peter is the president of the National Council of Columbus Associations. I would like you to support on the 1st of October. We had the blessing of a new Italian-American museum down at the Bowery. You know, I think you should visit this great museum that we have. Be proud of whatever you can do. I believe, my dear friends, a great friend of mine by the name of Teresa of Calcutta once told me, the past is gone and should be used as a great lesson for the future. The future is in the hands of God. What is so important? The present. And let us begin today to support, like we have the Columbus Citizens Foundation, all the other organizations that are really trying to remind us how proud we should be of our heritage. We should support them. The past is gone. Il passato è passato. Il futuro è nelle mani di Dio. Quello che conta è il presente. Cominciamo adesso. Auguri. Happy Columbus Day.
Thank you, Monsignor. Thank you. Once again, with great pride, the National Council of Columbia Association in Civil Services is the supporter of the wreath laying ceremony in honor of Christopher Columbus. This is an annual event for the National Council and with the support of Columbia Association organization, the members residing in the tri-state area, and also in collaboration with the Columbia Citizen Foundation. Thank you, Columbia Citizen Foundation. This morning we have various Columbia Association members of our club: Sanitation Department, Fire Department, Police Department, Correction, Parks, Italian American Police Society of New Jersey, Nassau County Sheriff, Columbia Retirees, and family and friends that are here to give us their support for celebrating this special occasion that comes every year, Cristoforo Colombo holiday. Thank you. Cristoforo Colombo has been the symbol of the Italian-American heritage for as long as anyone can remember and gave the world a new world. Now, I would like to invite a couple of Colombian presidents to say a brief remarks. The first one is Anthony Borgio, President of the Columbia Association Police.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lieutenant Anthony Bergio. I'm the current president of the NYPD Columbia Association. What a beautiful day. I just want to take an opportunity to thank Peter, thank the organizers of this for having our organization and the other Columbia Associations in civil service present here today to partake in such a wonderful event on Columbus Day weekend, and I'll say that proudly, Columbus Day weekend. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for allowing us to be here, and we look forward to marching with everybody tomorrow and having a great day. Thank you.
And now we're going to call upon Joe Di Paola.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for having the fire department and everybody here. Thank you for organizing everything. This year marks our 90th year in service, the FDNY Columbia Association, established 1934. We have 3,500 members and continue to grow. So we thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, all our Italian firefighters, for coming and marching with us. And let's have a great Columbus Day. Thank you.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Italian Consul General to New York, Ministro Fabrizio Di Micheli.
What's going on? Thank you, Peter. Buongiorno a tutti. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first salute the National Council of Columbia Association. Let's do it like this. This is sabotage.
Not used to somebody so tall.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have mobile phone with me.
Check one.
Can you put down the volume? Look.
phone in your front pocket?
Usually it's very kind with me in New York City. So I wish to salute first of all the National Council of Columbia's associations for organizing this event, Grand Marshal honorees of the parade, the Vice President of the Italian Senate, Alicia Ronzulli, and the Vice President of the Italian Chamber of Deputies, Giorgio Moulet, and all the servicemen here present, lots of friends of mine here. And it's great to gather here once more to celebrate Cristoforo Colombo, the symbol of the Italian-American epic in America. It is important to uphold and preserve this celebration, explaining what it represents. In Italy, Columbus is considered a visionary and a brave explorer, the father of modern history, who opened new horizons and connected the old world to the new world, changing the course of mankind forever. But for Italian Americans, Columbus is much more than that. He represents the spirit, the resilience, the courage of millions of migrants who followed his path centuries after him. Those migrants who left Italy with little more than hope, crossed the ocean towards the unknown, and then faced hardship, discrimination, and tough sacrifices. In many ways, Columbus embodies the very immigrant epic. But for the Italians in the United States, he has become, throughout the last century, the very symbol of their recognition and their success. And it is important to understand how the symbol came about and where it originated. It's not really about 1492, but rather about 1892. In 1892, the then President Harrison, we should never get tired to remind this, proclaimed for the first time the Columbus Day to acknowledge the Italians' role and contribution in the United States, and that happened in the wake of the mass lynching of Italian citizens of New Orleans just a year before. Since the beginning, Columbus became then a source of pride, and then gradually a symbol of integration and of the Italian-American achievement of the American dream, of the Italian achievement of the American dream. We are aware that for other communities, Columbus has come to symbolize something else, a history of oppression and violence, notably against the indigenous people. And of course, we need to respect other narratives and grievances. There is a lot to do to heal the wrongs of the past against the indigenous people. But this should not be, actually cannot be done at the expenses of the Italian Americans and their symbols. This great country is based on many different ethnic communities and cultures. Each of them has proudly contributed to the richness and the prosperity of America, and each of them legitimately claims their role in the American society. Through this celebration, Italian Americans want to preserve their heritage and their history, and notably their great and substantial contribution to the United States of America. Nobody should take away this from you. Nobody should tell you which of your symbols to cherish and preserve. And nobody should be ashamed of celebrating the Columbus Day, calling it the Columbus Day. We can only wish for unity and more understanding among all different communities and cultures by promoting dialogue and mutual respect. But as the representative of Italy and the tri-state, let me tell you how sincerely and deeply proud I am to be celebrating the Columbus Day and also the beginning of the Italian-American Heritage Month here with you in New York City, one of the most Italian cities in the world. Allow me to conclude by praising the role of Italian Americans as a constant bridge between the United States and Italy. As President Biden said yesterday in his proclamation, and I quote, "Italian Americans are a source of strength in our country's unshakable alliance, strategic partnership, and deep friendship with Italy. God bless America. Viva l'Italia." And viva the micro, which started to work.
And now we want to call up members of the Columbia Citizens Foundation, Angelo Vivolo, Columbus Heritage Coalition President.
Wow, do I have some tough acts to follow. First and foremost, we are here to celebrate those people behind me, the great civil servants of our tri-state area, Italian Americans. God bless them all for everything they've done. You know, just to mention, as all of us are, strong supporters of Columbus and Columbus Day. You know, when we protect Columbus and we try to preserve the holiday and we try to preserve our culture and heritage, we're actually working on behalf of all cultures and all ethnicities, because when you offend one culture, one ethnicity, one religion, you offend all. So in our efforts to protect Columbus Day, we're actually protecting the rights of everyone. So, and I thank you all for being here. It's a privilege for me to speak with the people behind me and all of you in front of me who are outstanding Italian Americans. I just want to say that I hope that you all attend the National Columbus Day Parade tomorrow and proudly march up Fifth Avenue, celebrating our great honorees, our wonderful Grand Marshal. And tomorrow, you know, it's all of Italian Americans and all of those who want to be Italian. So God bless Italy, and God bless the United States of America. And thank you.
And now we're going to invite Marian Pardo. She's the chair of the board.
Thank you so much. There's not much I can add to what Angelo said, except I do want to say a special thank you to the Italian consulate in New York. They are always there for us. They're always there to support our mutual interests. They're always there to support us and support our mutual interests. And we at the Columbus Foundation thank you for your support. We look forward to seeing you in the parade. We organize it, but you make it. We'll see you on Fifth Avenue.
And now we're going to call upon Christopher Loiacono, is the president.
Good morning, everyone. Peter, thank you, and thank you to all the Columbia Association organizations. Personally, this is a great day for me. I have 7 uniformed civil servants in my family representing NYPD, Department of Sanitation, and Department of Corrections. So big part of my life, and I grew up with great role models and people who taught me so much about sacrifice and hard work and being dedicated to the city of New York, and performing so much great work behind the scenes and being heroes, really, behind the scenes every day. So I thank you. The Columbus Citizens Foundation thanks you all for your dedication and support. And as Marian said, please come out tomorrow and please support the parade, and we're looking forward to a great day. So thank you very much.
And we want to say something about Michael Strianese. He's the Grand Marshal of 2024 Columbia Association. We wish him well. And the next one is we have 2 honorees also. Vivian Cardia. Thank you. You want to say something? No?
Oh no, I don't talk loud or much. Benvenuti tutti quelli dall'Italia, and thank you, Services for America. I think you are great, and continue to do the great work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's it. And we have Carmine Di Sibio, I believe. I'm sorry if I misspelled your.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Thank you all. I'm not going to say much, but except congratulations. Please come out tomorrow. It's fabulous being here. Thank you.
And we have one more person, Michael Sapricon.
Well, Well, thank you, Peter. What a great honor to be here with the National Committee, especially with the civil service men and women from our great state. I'm a retired New York City detective and very proud to stand behind them and know what they feel about our heritage. Great honor to be a member of the Columbus Citizens Foundation on the Board of Governors and the co-chair of the parade along with Aldo Varelli for so many years. It's great to be here, and it's so important, the pride I saw when we had the Italian national anthem and then the American national anthem. We should always be proud of our heritage, and no matter what anybody tries to do to change that, we should always stand strong to keep our heritage, remember what our grandparents and parents did to come here in this country and make this a better country and a better state in New York. Very proud to be here, and thank you very much. And have a great day at the parade tomorrow. Look forward to seeing everyone there. Thank you.
And now we want to call upon Dr. Joseph Scelfa from the Italian American Museum in Italy.
The only thing I want to add to this is this is a great day for all of us. It always is. Thank you to all the civil servants for all they do. And I want to give you a little gift tomorrow. After the parade, if you'd like to come down to the museum, it's a free day for you. So please come down to Mulberry Street, 151 Mulberry Street, to the new Italian American Museum and celebrate after the parade. But make sure you come to the parade first, because that's the important thing. You've got to be there. So thank you, everybody, and it's a wonderful day. Thank you, Peter.
And we have something special also. I am sure that all you know about Mount Rushmore. And do you know that the main sculptor was Louis de Bianco, an Italian? And here with us we have the grandson, also called Louis de Bianco. Could you come up and say a couple of words?
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank Josephine Maeta for allowing me to be here with you today. As you were just told, my grandfather Luigi del Bianco was the chief carver on Mount Rushmore who literally refined the faces. So that flesh and blood humanity that you see in the faces was from an Italian immigrant, a classically trained stone carver. I'm also here to tell you that in 1985, a book was written, a definitive book on Mount Rushmore, where my grandfather wasn't even mentioned. Yeah. So my Uncle Caesar and I went to the Library of Congress on 5 separate trips and uncovered incredible documentation where Borglum says that Del Bianco was worth more than any 3 men for this particular type of work and was the only intelligent, efficient stone carver on the work. And when my grandfather refused to return to the work, Borglum wrote that it was because chronic sabotage was directed against him by influences in the National Park Service. But my grandfather returned in 1940 to single-handedly finish the faces because Borglum said, "I need you." In 1991, we presented 75 historic documents to Mount Rushmore, proving that my grandfather was not only important to the work, but vital. Mount Rushmore's response was over and over again that my grandfather was not chief carver, that he was just a worker who would be acknowledged only in a group of 400 workers. It took 25 years to get my grandfather the credit that he deserved. And during that time, my Uncle Caesar passed away. I created a website, luigimountrushmore.com. I created a one-man show that I perform everywhere to tell his story. And I wrote a book, Out of Rushmore's Shadow, that tells his story. And I'm happy to tell you that finally, on September 16th, 2017, the National Park Service finally did the right thing and gave him a plaque, finally acknowledging him as chief carver. Oh, thank you. Perseverance sometimes pays off, especially for somebody you love. Now, on a final note, my grandpa Luigi had many heroes, Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Caruso, but I could only imagine the pride he must have felt when he, built the base and erected a statue of Christopher Columbus in his own adopted hometown of Port Chester, New York on October 12, 1950. Imagine that. An Italian immigrant in the New World erecting a statue of the Italian who discovered the New World. If that's not the American dream, I don't know what is. Thank you so much.
And now we want to call upon Luigi Mulè and Lucia Ronzulli.
Luigi. Giorgio.
Giorgio, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Peter. You changed my name, no problem. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Because we came from Italy, from Italian institution, from Chamber of Deputies and Senate, but we want to be here because today we don't celebrate an Italian hero. We don't celebrate an Italian navigator. Today we celebrate a man who changed the humanity, a change that gives a new chance to the world. Today we be here to celebrate not the past, not the future, to celebrate the present, the sense that we are here today. And we together are here today because of Cristoforo Colombo. And we are everybody's son from him for a society in freedom, in democracy. And we celebrate the man that changed the world, and now we see how it was and we are very proud for this. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. And happy Columbus Day.
Good morning, everybody. It's a very honor to be here for me. Essere qui in rappresentanza del Senato e della Camera per il mio collega Giorgio Mulè è davvero motivo di grande orgoglio, non soltanto per la testimonianza delle istituzioni, quindi della vicinanza delle istituzioni alla comunità italo-americana, ma anche davvero per il grande orgoglio che abbiamo nell'essere vicini a una comunità che porta alto il nome del nostro paese in America e che ha contribuito a fare grande l'America. È importante essere qui anche per mantenere saldo questo rapporto di amicizia tra l'Italia e gli Stati Uniti. Vi ringrazio a nome del Senato, grazie davvero per quello che fate in questo paese.
Grazie tanto, grazie. So I want to express my thanks to all of you being here today in support of our annual ceremony of Christopher Columbus and for the continued support given to the National Council of Columbia Association and I want to thank the AIAE Association of Italian American Educator President Cavaliere Josephine Maietta also for the collaboration. She's been helping the club quite a lot. Thank you, Josephine. And now, I want to thank FDNY Enrico Boletti. Thank you, Enrico. Joe Bongiorno from the Correction. Jesse Salerno. Thank you for the singing. It was fantastic. Vito Catalano. Thank you. Vic Grillo. Lisa Calello. Lisa Ackerman. Andrea Simon. Antonella Recchia, and all the Colombian Association presidents. My brother Sergio that is there, my family, the chairman of the parade that he's not here, but he's doing a fantastic job every year. The Italian Apostolato Italiano, headed by Eric Levin, Joe Di Pietro, President del FIAO Queens, David Carr, City Council Member Staten Island, e tutti i vigili del fuoco dall'Italia. Grazie per... Thank you for coming, grazie. Frank, could you come up for a second before? Come on. Sorry about that.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you to everyone for this wonderful event. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the Columbus Day Parade. Thank you.
We also want to welcome Franco Maricchiolo and Alessandro Ghezzi from Sicily. They represent the Radio Television Poliritana and TGS Palermo, Regione Siciliana. And in closing remark, we would like another prayer from Jamie Gigantiello. Closing.
Let us bow our heads and pray. God, source of all joy and love, we come together as we do every year to celebrate Columbus Day and Italian Americans and the Italian culture. May we never forget why this holiday came into being, to combat bigotry and hatred. May we as Italian Americans who have overcome that help all those new immigrants coming into our country legally to overcome those obstacles that we did. As we celebrate Columbus Day, we can never forget our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents that paved the way in this country for us to achieve and the blessings that we enjoy today. Italians, we discovered this country, we named this country, and we built this country. As we remember our ancestors, we also remember the faith, the family values, and the strong work ethic that they brought with them. May those values continue to help us overcome all the struggles and evils in our country. As we come here, we are thankful for all of our first responders. We are thankful for the Columbus Citizens Foundation. We are thankful for all of the Colombian associations that keep the Italian culture alive in this country. We ask you, Lord, to continue to bless them. We ask you, Lord, in a special way, to bless the NYPD, the FDNY, our sanitation corrections, and all those that serve our city every day. And as we remember in this month of October our Italian heritage, we also remember our faith and the great St. Francis of Assisi, the great instrument of peace that we are called to be. Where there is hatred, help us to bring love. Where there is darkness, help us to bring light. And when there is sadness, help us to bring joy. Lord, bless the United States of America, bless Italy, bless all the work that we do, and bless us tomorrow with good weather for the Columbus Day Parade. And together we say, amen. God bless you all.
Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I hope to see you at the parade. If you do not have an organization, you could march with us. We are number 7 on 47th Street and 5th Avenue. Come and join us, all right? And please continue to support us on the crusade in order to honor Christopher Columbus and keep him, again, where he is, all the statues. I know that a lot of city they had some issues, but they're resolving them. And now, to conclude the ceremony, we have the Sbandieratori Borghi e Sestieri Fiorentini. It's a traditional flag throwers. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.